Hi, this is Rabbi Young. Thank you for tuning in to the weekly video email. This week, Thursday evening to be specific, is the holiday of Shavuot. Shavuot is the third of the three major festivals in the Jewish calendar, starting with Simchat Torah, going to Pesach, and now Shavuot is this Thursday evening. It's probably the most beautiful holiday with some of the most meaningful customs in our entire calendar year. And yet it's also the lightest attended. We find that most Jews across the world celebrate some sort of Passover thing. If it's not a Seder, then at least they get together for a meal, and maybe that meal won't have any bread. If they, maybe Jews will build a sukkah, but very few Jews across the world participate in Shavuot, which is such a shame because it is a wonderful holiday. It is a time to celebrate receiving Torah. Simchat Torah is a time to celebrate the Torah itself and starting over its reading. Shavuot is a time to acknowledge that we each receive Torah in different ways, that we have a personal connection to the material inside the scroll, not just the scroll itself. And every time I read Torah, I am hit differently by it. I was just saying while listening to a song recently that with my impending move, the song really feels different. And at at a funeral the other day where one of the mourners was not able to be near people reading Ecclesiastes, the line about a time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing really hit differently, just like it hit differently during COVID. And so too, all of the verses of Torah can hit you differently depending on what's going on, and that personal relationship to the text. That's what Shavuot is really about. For our Shavuot celebration, there are two things we're doing. One is to participate in a Tikkun Leil Shavuot. Tikkun Leil Shavuot is an all-night Shavuot Torah study. And some people will go all night from dusk till dawn studying Torah. And if you want to do that, we do have that program available for you online. Some people will pick and choose, study until they get tired, wake up and maybe do a little extra study, which is my practice. And if you don't have a study practice for Shavuot, I encourage you to try this year. And the opportunity is available online from your computer. All you have to do is go to www.betheltyler.com/Shavuot. Again, Bethel Tyler, BethelTyler.com/Shavuot, SHAVUOT. We will put this information below in our text. That will give you the registration. You need to register to get the links for the classes. Until the later portions of the evening, classes will be live, multiple teachers going at the same time. So if you try something and you're like, not my speed, try a different one. Go back to the registration links and try a different room, a different class. I will be teaching at 8 p.m. our time, a Real Judaism on the movie Everything Everywhere All at Once, Academy Award-winning movie. Please watch the movie in advance, as you usually do for a Real Judaism class. And I'm also teaching in the form of a recording. They have a recording scheduled for 3 a.m. our time, but between you and me, if you click on the link for that recording, you can play it anytime you want. And that is a class that we've already done, one of our Tuesday night classes on the book of Ruth, more specifically the character Ruth, but we looked at the whole book itself. So we do hope that you will join us for study. www.betheltyler.com/ Shavuot. And I'm saying it a lot because it's important, and so you get it. And of course, you can watch this video again just to really drive it into your brain. But I hope that you will find new connections to Torah as you study with us this Shavuot evening. And I did say there are two stages. The second stage is that we are doing a Shavuot Yizkor at CBT at 10:30 a.m. along with Shir Hamalot and Temple Beth Shalom. So Rabbi Brian Zive from Shir Hamalot and Rabbi Sharon Sobel from Beth Shalom will be joining Jenna and me as we welcome Shavuot, read the Ten Commandments from the Torah, and accept Torah in our own way. So join us online all night long Thursday. Join us Friday morning at 10:30, and we hope to see you at anything and everything. Have a great week.